What's up, everyone? The CNC Classic here again. I apologize for not being on lately. Just been busy with, doing some other stuff besides wrestling and MMA. Been at school still for freaking 8 hours a day in the summer. It's pissing me off. I'm looking for a job. Hopefully going to pick one up soon. But anyway, I just want to give a quick thought on Raw, last night's Raw. A lot of people don't really like this money giving away thing, but I think it's quite entertaining myself. I enjoy it. Actually, I haven't signed up to win the million, which probably is the dumbest thing anyone can do is watch the show and not enter. But I haven't really been up to date with all that, so it's fine. I don't need to sign up, but hey, it's still, I thought that the opening promo with Triple H and Triple H and John Cena was very good. Probably one of the best worked shoots I've ever seen in the last, I don't know, but it was just very good. I'll say that. A couple of good matches on there was John Cena and Umaga and Jericho and Triple H, which was kind of weird why Lance Cade came out in the end of that match. I didn't get that because he just did a job to Bryan Danielson like a couple weeks ago in a dark match. So why is he with all the main eventers up there? But that's okay. That's irrelevant. Anyway, so good Raw. Been catching up with TNA, it's doing pretty well, and I can't watch ECW, I don't get Sci-Fi, and I have not watched SmackDown in God knows how long. So, but anyway, I just want to say that I'm going to be starting up this new series. It's going to be, I've been planning, I've been just completely out of ideas for videos, and I thought of this idea a while ago when I didn't make videos, when I actually had all my ideas, and I think that it hopefully will be pretty successful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run down my thoughts of popular and significant events in the history of wrestling, and just really give my thoughts on it and how it's impacted the business to this day. So if you guys have any events you would like me to comment on, I'd love to. Please send them in. It would be a great thing. Remember, though, I'm only 16 years old, so I haven't been, I was born in 91, so anything from the 80s I can try and comment on, but I would not have seen it live to really know what was going on. So. But anyway, the one I want to start out with here today will be Survivor Series 97, and I don't really know what, I know that the guys like Truthslayer on here agree with Sean in this instance, and I don't really know what the common, I think, all the Canadians agree with Brett, of course. I don't really know what the common, smart fan or the common American fan thinks of this incident, whose side they're on and whatnot. Basically, I believe that Bret Hart should have done the job. He was making his way out of the company, and he should have done the job. And I really do not blame Vince at all for what he did. He was protecting his title. If Bret had brought the I think Bret would have given the title back. I wholeheartedly believe that. But Vince didn't know. If Bret had brought the WWE title over to WCW, that would have been that would have been an absolute nightmare. They would have just trashed it and buried it. But on the other hand, maybe there could be a little that could have worked out for a positive. I don't think maybe Vince thought that one all the way through. Like when I think it was Tony Schiavone said he was referring to the Mick Foley title match on Raw, and he said, "Oh, that'll put some asses in the seats." And as soon as he said that, they know there would be a title change that night. So Schiavone spoiled the result, and then so many fans wound up turning from Nitro to Raw to see the title change. You know, I would have done that, even though I was a huge WCW fan at the time. I always will be, you know, at the time. But I believe that Shawn, anyway, yeah, sorry, back to the instance. I believe that Shawn was a company guy and was doing what his boss told him to. I would have done the exact same thing, you know, and I think this gets blown out of proportion, this event, because, you know, Shawn and Bret already had some bad blood, and I've read Shawn's book, and, you know, I know what his opinion on the whole instance is, and, you know, I'm sure Bret has a very different story, you know, but, you know, Shawn said, he has verbally said that if asked, he would do it again. And you know what? I would too. I do not blame him at all for, you know, wanting to do this again. It was a company move. It was a company decision. And I think Bret is, honestly, it was not that bad, okay? I mean, he got screwed out of the title. You know, that makes him look like the victim. He's not the bad guy in any of this, you know? It doesn't make him look weak. He got screwed. I mean, I don't understand what all of his complaining and whining is about, you know. Maybe he didn't want, you know, to leave, you know, Canada without a win, but as he is a pretty big name there, but I just don't know, and I'm on, you know, fully 100% on Vince and Shawn's side for this. You know, Bret, it's unfortunate what happened to him with the head, you know, stuff in WCW. But, you know, I really just don't think the title, you know, while he was exiting the company. I mean, that's just rude. That's not the right thing to do in that situation. Frankly, I think he deserved what he got. So, yeah, thanks, you know, for listening, guys. Hopefully, I want to do definitely Starrcade 97. I want to do the buyout of WCW and ECW, hopefully. What else? I also want to get, this is totally unrelated, but I also want to get to a kind of a state of wrestling report. That was the other idea I had for a video. So hopefully, I don't know when I'm going to be on here, you know, in the future. But hopefully, you know, if you guys definitely have any sorry, I've just completely blanked out. Any events you would like me to comment on, I would love to. Please send them in. I would love to make some videos responding to that. So on that note, thanks a lot, and everybody have a great week. Thanks.